Today we want to see how we can find inverse of a given function. And we have a description of a function here to handle. So look at it. They said if g is a function, g is a machine, what does it do? It takes x and transforms the x to what? It takes the input x multiplied by 2, remove 4, and then I want to be sure that what I've written here is correct. Okay, sorry, it's 3. It's 3 that is meant to be here. Then 3 over 4. Okay, so it's meant to be 3 here. Okay, so g is a what? Is a function. What does it do? It takes the input x. What does it do to it? It multiplies it by 2, remove 3. Finally, divide the answer by what? By 4, and then it brings out the answer as an output. Now they say we should find g inverse of what? We should find the inverse of -3. Okay, inverse of a function is another function that reverses the effect of what the first function has done. Or look at it this way: inverse of a what? Of a function is like a machine, or look at it this way, like a drug or an injection that has the ability to reverse the effect of what maybe a wrong injection that has been given to a patient to make the patient become normal again. Okay, so let's see how we can find inverse of this function. So we're going to have it this way. Okay, now look at it. I'm going to write that first one as what? I'm going to write it as g of x is defined as 2x minus 3, divide the answer by 4. The first thing I'm going to do is what? I will say let g of x, let it be called y. Okay, so what do I do now? I'm going to say what? I will now remove this g of x and write y in place of it. So I'm going to have y is equal to what? 2x minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, make this a fraction so that you can cross multiply. You can cross multiply. If you cross multiply, if you do that, you're going to have 1 into 2x minus 3 is equal to this other side. You have a 4 bracket y. What are we doing? We are trying to manipulate to make x the subject of a formula. Okay? So if you use 1 to multiply 1 times 2x, you get a 2x. 1 times -3, you have -3. 4 times y, you get a 4y. Now, we want to make x the subject of a formula. So let's remove this -3 to the other side. You have 2x is equal to 4y. When it goes to that side, it becomes this. Now, divide all through by 2 so that we can make x the subject. You have 2x divided by 2. 2x divided by 2 is equal to what? 4y over 3, everything divided by 2. I think it's better this way. Divide all through by 2. Okay, so this cancel this. You have x is equal to what? Just write it as 4y plus 3 divided by 2. Okay, now we are manipulating and we have made x the subject of the formula. What next? We're going to now say, okay, now here we are going to say, what we do now is what? We replace. What we're going to do now is what? Replace y with what? Replace y with x. Okay? So if you replace y with x, see what will happen now? As you replace y with x, you are going to say where x is standing, we're going to have it as g inverse of x is equal to, so when you come over here, you replace x with, y with x. So we're going to have it as 4x plus 3 divided by 2. So this is the inverse of, this is another machine now that can neutralize or that can reverse the effect of whatever machine G can do to any product you put inside the machine. Now, let's try it and see. Now, let me show you something. Now, if you go back to the original question, let me show you something. Go back to the original question a little, and then find the image of 1. Like put 1 into the original function. I want to show you something. So g of 1 into the original function means what? 2 times 1 minus 3 all over 4. So 2 times 1, you're going to get 2 minus 3 over 4. So 2 minus 3, you have minus 1 over 4. So the image of, if you put 1 into the machine is going to process it based on the definition, the description of the machine, and then it's going to produce, it's going to give us this product as an output. Now, let's see what will happen now. Now, what happens if you take this product, because we are claiming that this place is what? It's actually the image of what? It's actually the inverse of machine G. So let's check it out. Now, what happens if we take this product now? We take this product and put it into what? Inside G inverse. Let's see whether if it has the ability to take us back to 1. If it does, we now believe that this machine truly is the what? Is the inverse of what? Of the other machine. Okay, let's go. So anywhere we see X in G inverse, we put -4. Let's see if it can carry us back to 1 as an answer. Okay, so let's see. We're going to have our 4 bracket -1 over 4 plus 3, divide the answer by 2. Okay, so let's have it this way. We're going to have, so here, 4 cancel 4. We're going to have what? -1 plus 3 all over 2. Look at it. So -1 plus 3 is actually 2 over 2, which is give you 1. Have you seen it? So that means that our answer is very correct. So G inverse is another machine that reverses the effect of what machine G can do to a function, to any product called an input. Okay, so let's go ahead. This one is not part of what we're told to find. I just use this to check something. So let's go ahead and find our G inverse of what? The inverse of -3. So let's go and find that. So we are looking for the inverse of a -3. Okay, so let's do that. Let's have that together. So inverse of -3. Inverse of -3. So G inverse of -3 means put -3 here. We're going to have 4 into -3 plus 3. Divide the answer by 2. Okay, so let's have that. So 4 times -3 is -12 plus 3 divided by 2. Okay, -12 by -12 plus 3 will give us a -9 divided by 2. So we can boldly now say that what? We can say that what? Therefore, G inverse or the inverse of -3 is going to give us what? A -9 over 2. So this is how we answer equation on what? On inverse of a function. Okay, whatever they call it, h of x, g of x, f of x, no problem. Call it y, manipulate and make s the subject. Once you achieve that, replace y with your x and write g inverse at the left hand side. That's how it goes. Okay, so let me give you something to try now. Please make sure you do it, and when you are done, make sure you put the answer in the comment section. So this is for you. Just find the h is the function here, so find the inverse of what? H inverse of x. All right, thank you very, very much for watching this video to the end. Please do well to like, do well to share, do well to subscribe. If you are here to do so, do well to follow. Please do well to tell somebody about Maths Abattoir.